Hello YouTube, this is Sean VHS and today we're going to be reacting to Storybooth. I got 5 likes on my previous video, so technically today to a series. This is series 1, episode 1. Sorry, my nan wanted to upload the camera. Sorry about that, my nan wanted me to do something, so I done it. So press play.
I was born with a condition called alopecia, which means my hair follicles just weren't working and I never grew any hair on my head. So I was basically bald for most of my life because there's different types of alopecia. There's one where your hair can grow back and fall out, and there's one where it doesn't grow back. And I had that type, so it was pretty hard, like having no hair for most of my childhood. And I had to wear wigs and stuff, and it just wasn't very good. Whenever I was at sleepovers, they'd be like, oh my god, we should do our hair. And I just couldn't get my hair done because I didn't have any. And there was a few times where there were bullies and people were mean to me. Like one time in school, a boy pulled my wig off in front of everyone and everyone stared. It wasn't good. And then there's like a few times where I was confident enough to go out with no hair without putting on my wig, and there'd be people staring, pointing, laughing, and it was sad. But the good things that came with having no hair were I never got head lice. Like I remember getting a note home saying, there's head lice in your class, you should check your child's hair and stuff. And I never had to get checked, and I never had to get treated. I never had head lice because I just didn't have hair. And I'm also on a website called the Rapunzel Foundation, where children can donate their hair to people that don't have it. And actually, when I turned 10, my hair started to grow again, and I was like, this is so weird, why is this happening? And it grew and it grew and it kept growing. And then I got some hair extensions when it was long enough, and I had them for about a year. And then I decided I don't want them anymore, I want my own hair. And so I got them out, I got my hair trimmed, and it was just like a dream come true. I'd never gone out with my own head of hair, and it was just so great. And I was so happy, I was so confident.
That was a very, 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 very good message. So, yeah, don't make fun of people. I'll pause the camera and get to the next one for you. The next one is just called a big story, so let's take a look.
I used to know this guy. He was my mom's friend. And he was like kind of nice. He gave me candy and let me play his phone a lot. And my mom thought he could trust her. But one day, my mom had to go to the store to get barbecue and stuff. And so she had to left with me because I wanted to stay. And so when they left, her girlfriend was going to the shower to take a shower while he watches me. But it was not that good. He locked the doors and everything, and something went terribly bad. He did something to me very bad I did not want to do. I didn't want to tell my mom because he told me to not tell no one. And if I did, he would probably threaten me and hurt my family. So I kept quiet. My mom says, what's wrong? I said, nothing, it's okay. So then, after days and days, I've been worrying, trying not to tell no one because I was scared. Every school, I could not read, I could not talk that way, and they would be like, what's wrong? And I was like, oh, it's nothing, it's just that I'm kind of tired. Till one day, I told my mom the truth. She was like, oh, sweetie, is this true? And I said, yes, I'm scared. And I started crying and crying because I had let it out. It kept bothering me so much, I had to let it out. It was like a big knot, so I had to tie it. When I told my mom, we had to go to the police station. They asked everything what he did. So I did tell them until they told me they would investigate him and that he was denying it. So I went to court then. The court was very scary because I had to look at him and my lawyer. The lawyer asked me questions, but I had to say yes or not like that. I was very scared. I was shaking and shaking and shaking till I dropped. It was kind of scary, but ever since I did the court, I let it out, and it felt good to let it out. It felt like I was not in pain no more, and so I'm putting a bad guy in jail.
Okay, it's really, really strange when his girlfriend was taking a shower. I thought that guy, oh, look at that girl in the shower. Oh, yes. Just check if there's any quiz. No? Okay, I'll read the following. If you've been hurt and or don't feel safe, you can get help by telling an adult who you trust, a parent, a teacher, or a family friend. And make sure they listen or speak to someone right now who can help. Call 800-442-4453. But in Britain we got Childline, so we're not even making this difference. So I'll pause the camera and find one more. The next one's called I sent pictures to a boy I liked and I shouldn't have. So maybe nudist speech, something like that. Oh, no, never mind, just watch it.
I liked this one guy. We were super close. We started talking like late at night and stuff. And he would ask me how my day was and what I did. He would ask me how I'm feeling and stuff like that. He'd be super nice. One day he asked me for nudes and I said no, but he kept begging me and I was like, maybe. I was trying to talk myself out of it, but then I was feeling like I don't know what to do. And we had this thing and it was Claypool, the loser has to send nudes. And I said, how about something other than nudes? He said, all right, booty pics. And I said, fine. So we played and I lost. So I had to send him some pictures. And he liked them. He was like, ooh, sexy, hot, and stuff. Later then, he asked me for nudes again. I said no, but I was on the phone with my friend. She was like, what are you gonna do? And he sent me a picture. And she was like, wait, no, he didn't. And I said, yeah. And I showed my friend and I was like, I don't know what to do. He's asking me for pictures still. And I was like, fine. So I sent him a picture of me in my bra. And then he was like, take the bra off. So I did, and I put my hands over my boobs. And he said, send it without your hands. And I put emojis. And then he was like, take the emojis off. And I was like, fine. I did. And he was like, ooh la la, I'll grab your butt and stuff at school if you keep sending them to me. And I was like, you know what? I want to go to bed. Good night. A month later, my mom found out that he sent me that because my friends were talking about it in the car, and she heard it. So then we had to talk about it with my therapist. She was like, did you send him it back? And I was like, no, because I kept lying because I was like, I don't want to. But then my mom threatened to take it up with the school district and like tell on him and say, this is child pornography. You better look up his picture and say like, oh, he did send it and like he should get punished for it. And I was like, Mom, you can't do that. And she was like, why did you send it back? And I was like, if I did, would you be mad? And she said, no. And I started crying and I poured down tears. And I told her the truth that I did. And she just hugged me. And she said, look, it's going to be all right. But you know, you can't do that again. And I got grounded for a long time. And I never did anything like that again. Because the feeling of thinking that someone might find out and ruin your life sucks.
Okay, I'm going to end the video there. Comment, like, subscribe. So, bye to all.